Please, birds, come over here. I'm not gonna go home yet. That was intense. That was perfect, beautiful light. So now I'm just hoping that the images are sharp.
Purple sandpiper is one of my favorite shorebirds. They breed in the Arctic tundra. Here in Svalbard, I was photographing it in the summer plumage, where it belongs. Purple sandpiper are well adapted to cold environment and are often observed foraging on rocky shorelines here at my coast, probing for invertebrates such as insects, crustaceans and mollusks. While I love to photograph it in the high Arctic, I love it the most in the winter plumage. They are so beautiful then.
See? There they are. Beautiful little birds. Over here, I normally should have been able to go over, but as you can see, too much water. If they keep being on this large rock here, I have no chance of getting over there. There is just too much water. There is no place I can get over safe without like taking a ice cold bath, and I don't want to do that. Now the sun is behind some clouds, so the light is so soft and so nice. Please, birds, come over here.
Just as the bird moved to the other side as I can reach it, in beautiful backlight, some people just walked right up to me and scared the birds away, so I had to give up that day.
I'm back here to try to photograph the purple sandpiper again, because last time was not turning out the way that I wanted to. It was simply too much people and too much of a high tide, so I could not reach the birds as I wanted to, but I'm back here now to see if I can find them again. And the weather is just stunning, really beautiful, -6 degrees and completely calm, no wind at all. So this could be great if I find the birds though. You see? Right above there. There is purple sandpiper. Oh, that was nice. And the best thing of all is no high tide. So I can get over to that big rock there. There is also a little flock resting on that rock. Perfect. There is a flock on that big rock on the other side, which I couldn't reach last time, but now I can reach it finally. And there's some eyes as well on the rocks. So if I'm lucky, I'll produce some nice images that I haven't got before. And my main goal is also to use the sun to get some backlight. So I think I'm going to go over to that rock right away and try to plan in my head where I'm going to be for the best possible way of background and foreground. That sounds like a plan. I need to be really careful because of the ice is extremely slippery on these rocks here, and I do not want to risk getting into the water with all the camera equipment. I need to be careful. Let's go over there. I thought it was easy, but yeah, I actually think I need to step my foot into water to get to the other side. I do not risk to jump on that rock there. It's too slippery. There's no birds here. There's no birds here. The birds that I saw on this rock area is actually on the other side where I come from. And they are feeding. So I think I'm going to leave my backpack here, take my 600 over to the other side again and see if I can get a little bit closer. And I always have to come back for the vlogging camera. They are here. They are here. It's not easy because the backlight is a little bit too harsh, so I'm not sure if I'm getting any good pictures, and I need to be really close to the water there to get as low as possible. But maybe I should try to get some front light. They moved to that little island again, so I'm back on the big rock. So they're just down there. I don't know if you can see them. Dangerous. Really dangerous. But they are right here. Oops. The light is starting to get a lot more better. And I have some birds now in beautiful light though, but really hard to get down here. There's so much ice on the edge of the water. But I also get some birds behind me. But this is not easy. That was intense. That was perfect, beautiful light. So now I'm just hoping that the images are sharp. I had to go down to 800 of a second. And sometimes when the birds move fast, when they try to get away from the wave, it can be unsharp. But I hope some of them are sharp. I'm really cold, It's ice over all, and I'm wet as well because the waves are crashing over me in -6 degrees. So this is not ideal, but all right. Maybe some birds will come over here. I'm not going to go home yet.
These birds are known for their resilience and adaptability to challenging coastal habitats.
Now it's time to see if I got some sharp. I thought I would talk a little bit about how I like photographing the purple sandpiper. What I'm doing is constantly looking for the background because that is making up a really large part of the image. And I want to have a nice background that complements the colors of the bird. So, and especially if I want to have a backlight, I need a darker background, get contrast. If I'm going to have the bird against the water, I want to have the low sun so I can get some colors in the water. Therefore, I'm getting a much more nicer image than just blue water. Look for the pattern of the bird. They are feeding on those small, what I call seaweeds that are attached to the rocks. So in between there they find food. And I am as same as I do at the shore when I see some sanderlings going across the shoreline there. I'm going to like cut them off of the path. So if they are walking that way there, I need to be on that side and then wait for the bird to come past you. And that works like 80-90% of the time. And as long as I'm laying really low, the bird won't bother by me. They were really close to me, maybe half a meter, not bothered by me at all. But the challenge today was the ice, the slippery ice along the edges of the water, so I need to be really careful. But I use the ice at the advantage as well because I can glide on the ice, maybe getting closer or getting further away. On the bird, the last there, it was so close that I need to move further back to get some more images of bird. And shorebirds are really fast birds. They are moving across the shore to get food, and that happens really fast, and the head goes up and down to look for food. So you want a fast shutter speed. I do not go below like 800, maybe 640, but that's not ideal. The best would be 1600 and above. So I'm using my higher ISO to get that kind of shutter speed though. When the sun is starting to disappear and you get shadow here, like the shutter speed is dropping drastically, and then I need to pay attention to it all the time, and it's not easy to get sharp images. As I saw on my camera there, some of them cool pictures, they were not sharp because of motion blur. This is my preparation, how I think when I'm out photographing those small shorebirds. Constantly thinking about background. Background is so important, and also foreground of course. And think of how I want to have the bird in that background there. And light of course is important as well. I really love now when the sun was gone because I got in the sky, I got that orange look, and that was really, really nice. I loved that. So yeah. Alright, the sun has gone. I am really cold. I'm going home now, and this was so much fun. I'm definitely going back here. The season has just begun. They will be here until March before they are traveling further north where they are nesting.